Good morning, everyone. So, let's start with our update and let's start with Bitcoin. So basically, we got stopped last week here, and I think I got stopped another time here or something. I can't remember exactly, but I know I got stopped two times. So, and if you remember from my last update, um, I showed you that I placed some orders all the way to 26K. I got filled yesterday. This was the final week into it, right? So that was our top there. Um, in terms of where we at, um, I'll just explain this trade to you. Basically, yesterday the whole market's nuked while Bitcoin was lagging, and I'm expecting this to continue till the end of the month. My target for Bitcoin at this point is 21K. That's my final target, but I will start taking profits in around 2022 something. So we will see how we manage this, but I think here and here these are some good levels to take some profit. And of course, this is the level that I will be eyeing on, like 21,400 or something. Um, I really don't know if this wants to push higher again. I highly doubt it. Um, I mean, I see no reason for this to continue, but you never know. The markets are very strange. Like yesterday, I'll show you on the euro. I'm not gonna update the alts. I have a FTM short which I posted. This was the short, and it's gone. For our trade. This is what we're looking at. Okay, so I think this will drop very very heavy, probably all the way here, but let's see how it reacts at 50%. Um, let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. So we broke the trend line here. We're testing this, and on short term, we have some flip flip of trend change, right? So um, so where this is where we at this point, right? This to me it confirms that we are kind of changing once we break below the 200 hourly moving average. I think the trend is gonna be down. Uh, that's on a lower time frame, and when I say like this, it's usually um, it's not what you'd expect, right? So it's basically like a few days to a week or something. So it's not like a full blown trend. Sorry. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. So we rejected August highs. We kind of like swept a bit the high here. Been testing this 200 weekly moving average. I believe that once we get into this area, 20,393, it's gonna be fun. So this is where I look to basically long. Uh, as long as we hold above, that's why I'm gonna take profits here. This is the mid range um, from August. Let's take a look. Alright, so this is the mid range from the summer. Okay, so this is our range. This is our right. As long as this mid range holds, I'm expecting this to kind of um, bounce up. But I think we will have to test this too, right? We didn't test the daily moving averages at all. It's not a rule, but I believe that we will test them. That's it with Bitcoin. I have nothing to say, um, nothing to add. And if this area, this is where we look for longs, for long-term longs, okay? Except, like if, the inflation starts to cool off, there are many factors that play at this point. So if it doesn't, then we definitely can see the lows all the way to 15K. So we have to see how it plays out this. But everyone's saying we go to 28K. There was a not a high probability, but a low probability, sorry, a low probability to go to 28K, but then really turn. Usually when this type of things happen, look, these massive divergences, that's what I'm telling you. It takes days, right? So it happened from 2nd of February, and now the divergence happens in like what, 21st. So it took almost 20 days to happen. It's the same with the weekly. If you watched one of my updates, I explained like when you have a weekly bullish divergence or bearish, it takes weeks, right? So it took weeks to happen. This is basically where it started, right? So it took from June all the way to January, right? So it took a few months, right? Sorry, it's almost half a year here. So it takes times to happen. So let's take a look. Let's start with S&P. I haven't done anything to S&P. I have a short. Uh, it's here, yeah, this one. So I have this short here. Let me show you. But I still hold some of the position. I haven't closed it yet. So this is the trade. If you see this 10 lots, it's actually one lot here. It's because of my brokers. It shows differently. They calculate their lots differently. So it's not a big position, but still, as you can see, we have it from 149. So this is much lower. 49. Sorry. And this is our stop loss. Now, basically, this was the trade, but I mean, I started here and kind of like added and cut. So this is what I'm looking at. I want to see these lows taken. I know they will be taken at some point, so just be patient, okay? Um, with S&P, not much to say except this trade, and I'm expecting some. This is where I got stopped on this trade. So I'm expecting this, maybe all the way here, all the way down. But first, let's test 800. I think the FOMC minutes today will kind of like put this down. It will send the markets lower. And this, uh, I had this trade and I haven't, I closed it in around here and then just waited. But I think the German DAX, um, will definitely go down very, very aggressive, and it will be into this support area here and then all the way here. If it pushes higher than to new highs, then I'm pretty much wrong on the idea. FX, very, very, very good. We're doing awesome in FX. Um, we pretty much nailed the top here, and we compound here at this area. So if you watch my updates, you know that I have this trade. Let's see, where is euro? Um, this is sorry. So this is the trade that we have on euro, 1.1097, and the price is right here, right? So we are very, very good. Um, we are 351 pips. So that's a nice profit for the month. Just so you know, I kind of like cut this trade and re-entered, and for now I don't do anything. I reduce the risk on everything because this looks like uh, it wants to come down. The fuck is happening? Uh, this looks like it wants to go up. I think it needs to take this low here, and then we can go up. I think this will happen by beginning of March, and I think till end of February we will be either gonna chop in around this range here like this, or we'll chop like this till the end of the month. So like we accumulate here, right, and then up. And I think the upside move is gonna be very, very fast if the dollar is getting weaker. So let's be patient with it. Um, I mean, I get good swaps on this. Got $100 in swaps, which is good, right? So it's profit, you know. Um, the Australian dollar. This looks like it will go down to 6.66. Um, unfortunately, I missed this trade here. I was basically fully fully loaded on euro and British pound. So I exit the British pound trade. I had a scalp yesterday on this move here, but nothing too serious. Okay, so it's very choppy. I don't want to trade this at all. But I got some Canadian dollar, which is very rare. But this is the trade, right? So this is what we have. 134.766, like this, like this. So this is our trade for the Canadian dollar. Uh, I'm aiming the highs here, but my first take profit will be in around this area. Okay, so this is where we take the first profit. Yeah, probably it will be lower, but we'll have to see, right? So even if it's lower, it's a 5 hour trade. Okay. My reason is that once, and let's take a look at. So you see, like in March, till mid March, it kind of pushes and then reverses. Very, very, very aggressive. Um, and then it's gonna be choppy till beginning of April, and April comes down, right? I do trade seasonals. So far, they played out very well, and I really enjoy it. But once this is over, of course, if data and everything shows us that the dollar is weakening, probably I'll say some bad CPI numbers will drag this down very, very aggressive, and we will make our move then. If it doesn't, then we have to be patient. Okay, we now we we are guided by the data. Okay, gold. This looks like a nice short. Um, I didn't take this trade, so let's put here that we missed this one. The reason why I miss all these trades is because I'm focusing on FTMO challenge. So that's my main uh, thing now. I do have trades on my main account, and I usually let them run. I don't stress that much, but you know, I want to pass that challenge. I did pass the first phase on 15th, and now I'm on the second phase, and I really want to see how it works. I actually passed it twice, but it was in a very, very bad time of my life, and kind of like gave up on the idea. But now I said, it's 100K account. Uh, it's a bit more than what I currently trade with my own money, so that's really nice. If I can use this, to gain more money, why not? Silver, yeah. Well, this is what I wanted. We didn't get it. It just went through. So for now, we just gonna be patient with everything. And this one here, if it goes down, I will be a satisfied man. Um, so that's it for today. I hope you're playing it safe, and I just don't want you to rush into crazy trades, and just be safe out there. Use proper risk management because the market just comes up and down very, very fast and aggressive. So that's it. Have a great day.